Hello, greetings from Boonri. In today's topic, we will see the history of camera. Today's cameras are easy to handle with a single click. But what is the story behind the olden cameras? Take a look. The camera has evolved and developed over the past so many years. From the olden days camera as a big, plain, bulky box to the high-tech mini cameras that are available today. The cameras used before took blurry pictures, but now, thanks to advancing technology, we're able to click HD photos. The first camera was not something like what we see today. It was a box-shaped bulky device called camera obscura with a small pinhole. It lets light in through a small opening on one side and projects an image on the other side. But the problem was it reversed an inverted image on the other end. Now that was a major drawback. So this was not really a camera, but rather more like a projector. As you couldn't save a picture, it only served the purpose of projection and not storage. From then on, most of the attempts to make cameras were futile until the year 1814 when the first photograph was clicked. By whom? Take a look. The first photograph was clicked by Joseph Nicephore Niepce. He had made a camera on his own and he used a plate coated with a chemical silver chloride, and the click picture was as shown alongside. Later on, between 1839 to 1860, a person named Jack Dagger made some more developments. In contrast to photographic paper, a daguerreotype is not flexible and is rather heavy. For each click, the plate had to be replaced with a new one, and it was also very expensive. So the common masses weren't able to afford it. Only the wealthy could afford to have their portrait taken. So when did cameras actually become affordable to all people? Take a look. In the year 1888, a person named George Eastman started a company called Kodak and sold the first inexpensive camera which was affordable even for the average people. He created a flexible roll film that could hold 100 film exposures, and unlike the earlier times, it did not require constantly changing the solid plates. This technique was comparatively easier to click pictures. The consumer would take pictures and send the camera back to the factory for the film to be developed, and prints were made. More developments were made by the company, and in the year 1990, a new model named the Brownie camera was launched, which was cheap to buy. In those days, it costed $1, which became a hit. It was easy to be used, and then by 1991, the same company, Kodak, had produced the first digital camera that was not using any film. So that's the evolution of cameras from heavy big boxes, which took about 15 minutes for a single capture, to mini high-end cameras today that are as easy as a click.